Welcome to the Institute of Photography. Here we are in our city centre training facility, right on Lord Edward Street, just up from Trinity College, 5-minute walk from the main shopping areas of all of the city. You'll also find that there are buses that bring you to us, Lewis's, Darts. We're just so close to everything, it's just amazing. We're also in a very safe area of town, so that whether it's winter time or summertime, you're going to find it easy to find and safe to find us. Come on inside and I'll show you around. As you can see, we're in a very modern building. As I said, we're right in the centre of the city, so it's in a really safe area of town, and that's very important for those late winter nighttime courses. We've gone to great trouble and expense to design our facility, just so that your training experience will be the best that it possibly can be. We have 2 dedicated training rooms. Each is brightly lit with the latest high-def LCD TVs that allow you just to see clearly the buttons on your cameras as the text on the tutorial notes. Our lecture tables have been specially designed also to allow plenty of space for you to lay out your notes and your camera or computer depending on the type of class that you take with us. Our seats are wide and comfy, helping ensure we reach one of our many goals, which is to make your learning experience also as comfortable as it possibly can be. One of the most important parts of our facility, believe it or not, is our very own cafe area. Here you can always grab a cup of tea or a cup of coffee along with a nice chocolate bicky. You can relax before class here, you can catch up on the latest news in the world of photography, or just decide which of the many photography magazines you're going to buy, because we have copies of each of the main titles here. Questions. We encourage questions in the Institute of Photography. I know other people say that, but sometimes what they'll do is they'll make you feel a bit silly or a bit stupid that you've asked that question, or you didn't already know the answer. But we don't think you know the answer, that's why you've asked the question. So we mean it when we say it, that there is no such thing as a stupid question. We're fond of saying that questions are the only way we can translate what we teach into what's really relevant to you. We make sure you never feel small or belittled in any of our courses. How can you know something you've never been told it before? Particularly in this complicated world of photography and computer editing. All of our main courses, our nighttime courses, our weekend courses, come with notes. These notes have been specially designed by us. They've been designed so that there's lots of white space for you to jot down notes on. They've been designed so that they're very clear and very concise. You already have a manual for your camera. You didn't read it. So we want to make sure that this doesn't look like a manual. They're also our notes. They're not cobbled together from a copy and paste from the website, our website here from the web, a photocopy out of a book somewhere else. These are designed. Our courses are designed to bring you from a step where you know very little to a step where you know very much more than that. And the only way to do that really is to make sure that you follow a logical step. We've been in the training business for a long, long time, and we know how to make sure that when we give you the information that you need, that in actual fact this will stick in your brain because A, we deliver it with language that's easy to understand, we'll stop and answer questions, we won't make you feel stupid if you do ask a question, because that's how you learn. So these notes are absolutely crucial, and particularly in complicated areas like Photoshop elements. If somebody gives you a 10-step process and they're not giving you notes, you're reliant on each one of your steps being exactly right. But here's the problem. What if step 3 is wrong, but 4, 5, 6, right up to 10 is perfect? Well, you know what? It doesn't matter, because that step blocks you from going on to the next stage. So you've got these notes, you've got white space on the notes, it's exactly the same notes as you see on screen. that we use in our classrooms. So what you see up there on screen is exactly what you've got down there in your notes. And on our 8-week courses, on our full weekend courses, you're talking about 100 plus 120 pages full of notes dedicated just to that particular course. We think that's so important, and in fact we have had many instances of students coming back to us saying, when they meet us on our free shoots for example, that a week before they went off on holidays they took the notes out, they had a good review of it, and they were ready to go back out on holiday to take some really good photographs. So the notes are crucial. When you need a resource CD, we'll give you the resource CD as well. That means that you've got this so that 6 months later, a year later, you've got 100% retention. You're not reliant on faulty notes because you can't write down real quickly when somebody's telling you something, because you need to be following what they're doing, which means that handwritten notes quite often will trip you up later on.